Howdy, hey! Welcome back to Pacific Northwest Gold Rushers. I'm Jeff, amateur prospector, and this is Gold Rush 22. Well, we had another one of those weeks of just downpour rain, raised the creek levels, the river levels, everything. But it's nice now, and it was nice yesterday. I actually did have a 3-day weekend, but even though my main philosophy is why do today when you can put it off till tomorrow, eventually there comes a time where you actually have to actually do something that you need to do. So I spent the day yesterday getting things done as much as I could, and today we're going to go check out, go back to that creek. I'm pretty sure everything we worked on got filled in and washed out. But, I have a backup plan I don't know if it is filled in, if I don't want to be digging it out again, because this weather has been so weird and the melts are coming anyway. But we're going to go check it out, and Ken's meeting me there. He's probably already there, actually. I did not get an early start this morning. So, if anything, we'll figure out someplace to go find me that nug. So, let's get there, get her done. Gold Rush 22. Howdy, welcome back. Well, I met up with Ken at the creek, and it blew everything we did out. All our pay dirt is gone, everything. So Ken got here before me, and he's got his sluice already set up. I didn't even bring mine. We're working together today. But he found basically, let's extend this a little bit. He found this clay, and then it just drops off. Now, he had a hole down there, and what we've been doing, and it actually is a neat trick Ken taught me, is you make that hole, and then you use the water to help you. So we've been throwing these rocks, and you can see what he's doing is as we're throwing the rocks, and then we just drag the gravel and fill this hole. Now that hole was deeper than my boots. But once we have, oh, look at what he's doing there. I'll get that one, Ken. And what we're going to do once we have a good amount of pay dirt, because everything right now is flowing in there. Yeah, there's got to be gold on that. So we don't know what we're getting or what we're running, but we're going to find out soon. So I got to get back to work. This water is cold. A little disheartening about losing all that pay dirt we saved, but we kind of knew it with the rains that came. But we're here. I was going to go to another spot, but I decided that you don't know until we run some serious tests on this. So we're going to run a serious test on this. Find that nug. Say hey, Ken.
How you guys doing?
That's what you get. Gold Rush 22.
We got that. We go.
just had a eureka moment. Ken got gold. So we ran, we filled that hole up, and we ran later on that thing, just a really good test. It's a lot deeper than it looks, but I don't know if you can see it. I think there's one on the other side there too. We're showing gold. We found a nug. Let's keep this dirt moving. Gold Rush 22. Okay, another update. You can see we've gone down about it's deeper than it looks. Trust me, it's over my boots down there. But we ran that whole clay, and he's even busted about a foot into it. So we moved a lot. Now I'm going to point out, if you see how Ken's classifying here, we've done this before. You get a lot of criticism about doing this. Oh, it interrupts the water flow, this and that. Bullpucky. Works just fine. And look how much crap we've moved. And I already showed you the nug.
Well,
So,
30 years of digging, I swear by that.
yeah. So the one trick I'm going to tell you YouTubers that watch this, and I said it about panning yesterday, or last time. Develop your own ways. You're always going to get trolls to criticize anything you do. Play, experiment, have fun. If it works for you, who cares what somebody says? Yeah. Yep.
Besides, we know where the big gold's at. We're just playing.
Yeah, we're just playing. We're going down to the nugs.
We're prospecting new areas for fun.
Yep. We're prospecting for fun is what he was saying. So we'll be back. Got to keep moving dirt. Time for a break. Gold Rush 22. Just had to pause a minute and show what a beautiful day this turned into. Yeah. All right, I'm going to show this gold. All right, we did a clean out just because, you know, even Ken admits that we were running the water pretty fast. And we moved a lot, as you saw, and we took a little break. So I was like, hey, let's do a clean out just to see if should we keep going deeper or whatever. We definitely know that one, yes, we got nugs. But farther up, you know, here, I might even be able to show you.
This thing goes for a half a mile before we actually get to the creek.
Right, the actual real part. So he was saying a half a mile further up. But you see the dead zone here. So this gold that we got here has been here. This is either the old bed or it's been here a long time, because that's a false clay layer where it kind of underneath that is a whole nother layer of rock, which I believe, and I think Ken agrees, that's probably where this gold came from, is underneath that clay. You agree?
Well, possibly on top, that stuff. And then there's probably another layer of, you know, actually, whether it gets bigger or not, you know, we still have to.
Yeah.
I think we really need to go up 300 yards.
Yeah.
And keep sampling.
I still try to keep telling you, he keeps trying to kill me. Anyway, let's show the gold.
You won't get bigger if you don't move up. You got to keep moving. When, you know, if you want to hit the jackpot, once you get it all up,
we're tracing it.
you gotta I know there's gold here.
We're just to sum it up is we're basically trying to find new spots. This is a spot that shows promise. The old timers talk about gold being here, and there is. We got gold. This is not something that, you know, we can't get other places, but
Get me excited.
yeah, it did. Oh, don't listen to him. I heard a woohoo out of you. Well, so
Bring the wagon.
so we got some gold. I'm going to stuff it up, and then we're going to figure out what our either going to keep digging down or play with something else. But it's just a beautiful day, and we're enjoying ourselves. So we'll be back. Gold Rush 22. Well, welcome back. We were actually wrapping it up now. We ran, you know, not even a quarter what we ran before, but this was where all the clay was, and that's probably about 2 feet deep down there to about 1.5 feet there. We moved some more rock down in the second layer, but the last cleanout, which I just snuffed up, only had 2 flakes in it. One was an okay sized flake, not quite my nug, but we decided we're going to pack it up, and we do believe that most of the gold came from that clay, where the clay met the rock. So we're going to go further up next time, quite a bit further up probably, but we've explored 4 different spots down here, and there's specks. Heck, Ken, even in case you guys don't know, took a piece of that moss over there, put it in his pan, and he found 5 flakes, was it?
Yeah.
5 tiny microdots. So, you know, there's gold here, but we think going farther up is going to be the better choice. So we're going to pack up, and I don't know, I might still go to my other spot. We'll see how I feel when I get there. Back in a bit.
Buddy! Well, we finished prospecting that one spot on that creek, and pretty well came to the conclusion we got to go much further up. The canyons come together and then fan out, and we got to get closer to that. Plus, all the gold we found was pretty much on the top. Every time we'd go down, which looked good, it had good gravels. Yeah, it's one of those spots that everything looked great until there's no gold. So we got some gold today there, and it's promising. Now we got to find out where it's coming from. So we're going to move up the next time we go there. Ken didn't eat breakfast, and he was pretty well ready to get some food in his belly. So I'm heading off to another spot. So I got the whole day to myself. It's probably a little bit after noon, and I got a couple more hours in me. So we're going to go there, and thinking about opening up the bank vault. It's a good time for it. It's a gamble, because if we get another rain like we did this week, everything I do today is going to be gone. But it's a good time to check it out. So we're making our way there. Gonna find that nug. Gold Rush 22.
Howdy. Well, I'm back. Okay. I'm back at the bank vault. Beautiful day. And, well, all this flooding and high waters have definitely brought a lot of overburden I'm going to have to clear just to get down. But let me show you. So, one, I dug here. This is where I found the bank vault. Look at all that black sand. I gave this a tug. The good news is the water did clear everything out from around this. I'll pull this out of the way. But you see all that above it? That's about a foot or so of sand. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start under this stump. I'll have to hook something up and yank that out. And then yeah, it's going to take a little bit to get down to where the rock is, but I know there's gold down there. I don't know how much, but we're going to get her. So, of course, the main reason for coming here, this is my quiet place. And of course, I got my hydration station this time because it's so close. In fact, my truck is right there. So, it's going to be a while just before I even get to anything. So, we'll be back when I finally show what I'm getting. Gold Rush 22. Howdy, hey. Okay, let me show you what we got. As you can see, quite a bit of sand already moved. I pulled this big sucker out as well as all these other ones. And here's the layers. Yes, nice black sand that goes into more sand, into more sand, until finally you get into these gravels. So I have a hole to start. That makes things kind of easier. Yeah, a lot of work just to get to where I need to be, but we'll see if it pays out. Let's get to classifying. Gold Rush 22. Howdy, hey, okay. Update. Pulled out some more boulders. That one was wedged in front of that one. Now we're into these packed rocks. Underneath them, you can see the clay. So, big rock, big gold. Let's hope. Gold Rush 22. Okay. Well, 2 buckets. Full buckets, speed pan down, and then I dumped it into here. And there's gold. You can see I'm already on, but it's speckled all throughout. It's so hard to do with one hand, but it's like a bunch of stars showing up in there, so get a better grip here. Kind of looking like the bank vault living up to its name. Oh, look at that nice stroke right there. And again, I don't want to go too far with this because, as we know, gold floats. Look at that. All throughout. It's definitely flower gold. Oh, goodness gracious. Sun goes around that corner over there. It gets a bit nippy here. So let's head over there, and I'm going to probably call it for the day. I just wanted to open up the bank vault, and I don't know. I got, it's fun going prospecting other things, but sometimes it's nice to get some gold too. So but don't think that this is easy work. But it's opened up, and I'll be coming back here. There we go. So, keeping everything close. But the further you go down, you can see the nice pay layer. Another big rock right there, but Now that I have it opened up, I can open it up further and pull stuff down. And yeah, ooh. Busy day. So fun day. I got me some gold for sure, but I'm not going to clean it up until I get home. Yeah, it's a good day. Then we get packed up, get heading home, and we'll see what we got. Gold Rush 22. Howdy, welcome back. Well, I didn't clean up last night because by the time I finished eating and getting myself cleaned up, it was already getting dark. I was going to test out and see if my cold wheel survived the flood and everything, but I'm pretty sure it did. But I'm going to clean up my concentrates and everything, and I'm just going to combine what we got at the creek with what I got at the bank vault, and we're going to keep it simple because I don't have a gold room anymore. I'm still trying to find a new home, but let's show you what my setup is. It's pretty high tech. So here's my concentrates, and here's my high-tech panning table. Not panning table, panning pool. I did put some jet dry in there as well as in here. And as Jason the Mason at Flower Gold Wizard would say, there's my high-tech kitchen strainer device. So I'm going to get, you can see there's some rocks in there. So I'm basically going to get it down and then see if there's any bigs, which I doubt. And we'll see what we got. Gives me something to do. It's kind of chilly out here still, but let's find that nug. Gold Rush 22. Howdy, hey, just real quick. Okay, we didn't have very many gravels or anything, but there are a few nice little garnets in there, and I'll show you that. Here's my find. Then there was no nuggets, but there's a couple nice garnets in there. I always save those for my Emma Gemma. So now the time I got to take a couple spoonfuls at a time. I always like using the small pan for these ultra fines, and see what we got. Be right back. Now, one of my favorite techniques, and I guess you could say it's probably where the Miller table came in. I got so much glare. But what I do is I shake it down in the corner, and then I just slowly pull it back. But I'm watching between what I'm pulling down and make sure no gold is drifting down this pan. And as soon as I see a speck, you can see it's getting it out of there. Oh, see, there's gold right there. So once I see it, I mean, it's hard to do with one hand. I don't want that to move because it's still there. I take this and I gently bring it to the bottom, and then I kind of dump it, but I'm still looking to see just in case I missed a piece and nothing's on the pan. Then I repeat that process over and over and over, and then over again, until I get her down to where I can just swirl it out, and I'll show you that later. So let's keep doing this. Gold Rush 22. Now this is when it starts getting exciting. Now I'm still on the same pan. It's only been about 10 or 15 minutes, but I got her down to probably a half a teaspoon, doing the pullback method, kind of like I said it to me. Visualizing kind of like a Miller table in a pan. I just trickle that black sand down and then dump out there's no gold in it and repeat. But when you get to the point like this, it starts getting exciting. Maybe too much glare, but oh yeah. And now remember, that's like a tablespoonful. And I probably have 3 or 4 of those still left to do. So it's looking good. Can't wait. Gold Rush 22. Okay, now, once I get it down to about this point, and there is gold in there, and I just tapped her up, I add a little more water than I do when I'm panning, and now I lay it flat on a flat surface, and I just swirl. And now, kind of like this reminds me of what the Blue Bowl does, which I do have, but I can control the momentum, and I'm still watching for gold trickling down. And remember, this is just 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. And you can see my gold starting to move now, so I'm going to stop. And all the iron comes here in the center. And this is when I kind of use this. I can kind of push it out of the way. Don't want to push any gold. You got to be very patient. Basically, I'm going to put all that down in there. And you can see, we're looking pretty good so far. That's not bad for 1 tablespoon. I still have that much to go. So I'm almost done with this 1 tablespoon. We'll get her in a vial. Well, actually, I'll suck her up in a snuffer bottle. And then, once I get all this done, then the reveal. I think I'm going to have a nice size smiley face. Always more motivating when you see those nugs. Gold Rush 22. Howdy. Okay, for the first time, Gold Rush 22, I finally have a reveal. I get to show you some gold. So I got all that cleaned up. It didn't take super long. I've done it many times before, but we got a nice little smiley face in the pan. Let's take a look. That's not bad at all. Well, that's it for this one. I appreciate you watching. I had fun. Finally got the first gold of Gold Rush 22. And hopefully I earned your subscription. If you already subscribed, please like. I welcome any comments. And definitely share with your friends. Till the next episode, have a great weekend. And Gold Rush 22.